If anyone thinks that the strange animals that have been reported recently or within the last 2 to 3 years along the cliff tops of Bempton, Speeton, and Flamborough are some new phenomena, I need to just tell you about a story I've recently been told by a chap who was a young boy in the 1970s and living in a bungalow very close to the cliff tops with his mum and dad. And on this particular night, he's gone to bed. There's a bit of moonlight. I'm not saying there's a full moon. I think everybody who knows me and hears me relate these stories realizes that I don't think these things are ruled by the moon. But for the purpose of the story, I'm relating it as I'm told. He wakes up and there's movement outside his window. And suddenly he sees the silhouette of something uh, that's got a canine face. Now, unless somebody's playing tricks on somebody in the very late hours on a young boy, tricks on a young boy in the very late hours in 1970s at Flamborough Head, there was something else lurking about on them cliff tops even then. So is it the same thing that people are reporting today? It could well be. And that type of strange phenomena, as people know, is not the only thing reported. We've got the light forms that I talk about on a regular basis, the spheres of light that are reported by Coast Guard, rock anglers, sea fishermen, people just walking the dogs on the cliff tops. But here's an unusual one. And I'm going to be sparse on the details because this lady I don't think wants to be identified, and she could be if I described what she was doing on the cliff tops, and it was nothing illegal, by the way. But it was just something, if I said she was a photographer, then people would identify probably with this person. So it wasn't that. And she's up there in the daytime, in the afternoon, bright day, sat, I won't say contemplating, but sat looking out to sea, when an oblong of bright gold light appears in the blue sky, which she observes for 15 to 20 minutes, I'm told, and it's dripping light. Now, how strange is that? I mean, I wish we could observe something like that. It's ironic that we're up there all the time trying to film it and just getting glimpses of the phenomena. This lady observed whatever this gold oblong was, dripping light. So that's just another aspect. We've seen an oblong of light above the old RAF base one night just light up in the sky. Myself and a chap who'd come to do a bit of a sky watch with us. But the dripping of gold light or the dripping of light is something, it's not unique. I think if we went back to Rendlesham Forest and they talked about the light that was seen in the forest, some of the military personnel there said that this light appeared to be dripping molten light. So I don't think we're dealing with the same thing that was at Rendlesham Forest, but we're probably dealing with a similar type of phenomena. So nonetheless, fascinating.